guys, Spanky here. Welcome back to the channel. It has been a wild and crazy week. I've gotten behind on everything except for work. I have gone around this shop and I think I've worked on everything in here, but mostly it was the Bronco. You saw the last video, we got that thing fired up. My friend Todd was here lending me a hand on a couple of two-man jobs, and it's always good to have a second hand around waiting on a major issue with a fire extinguisher when you're cranking one up for the first time. But right now, I'm going to finish part 2 on these gauges. I got in some needle paint. I got in fluorescent orange and fluorescent red. Red is what we're going to probably be using on these vintage video gauges that came out of the 911. And it's not video, it's VDO. So they're still make hot rod gauges. But on these, we're restoring the originals. It's just part of the timeless classic look that I was going for on this hot rod Porsche. So anyway, let's finish these gauges up real quick, and then I've got some exciting to show you. All right, so as I prepare these for the gauges, you can see red is where we're gonna go. They already look like orange, but that's not the factory color for these. It was the red, like I've already done this one. So this one is complete, ready to go. I ran out of this stuff and had to get some more. Where I got this from, I basically just got it off of Amazon. It's Hypo Parts. I bought this stuff, I wasn't given it. So this is not a sponsored video by no means. Block off the black center portion of the needle so that we won't get any paint on that. Get that done. I've taken off the center of this gauge, and I'll need to do the same thing to this one. And this one's not put together. I just kind of put that on there like that. We're gonna take that off. We're gonna clean that real good before we go back on there. And these prongs just lift up like that. And there we go. Be careful with these lights. So I've already cleaned all of the gauges. I've already made sure they all work on the inside. Now you can see this one, how it's red, and you can see the tip where it's faded. So we're just gonna really concentrate on the tips of these. So let's get these painted up, and we'll get them put back together. All right, let me go get a paintbrush. All right, so all I've done is get me a little piece of notebook paper. I'm just gonna slide it underneath the needle, carefully not to disturb it too much. It's okay if it moves a little. All right, so now we're gonna get our paint and we're gonna paint this up. All right, this is the last gauge. This is the last step. Make sure you don't have any fingerprints on the insides of your lenses, your new lenses. Put everything back together and fold down the lip that we had to unfold to get the gauges apart. Just take your time not to scratch anything. You're folding this back over. First, I tried the wooden handle on my trim hammer, and I just couldn't get a good enough bite on this particular gauge. That's why I went to this little screwdriver. All right, let's line these things up so you can get a good look at all of them. All right, so if you can remember, this is what our previous lenses look like. Couldn't even read this through there. So then I used this right here. Got it off Amazon. 1/8 inch. I got enough to do 2 cars with a 12-inch by 12-inch piece. And then here we go. Here's our new lenses, our newly restored gauges. All the connections are clean. Made sure all the surfaces were clean. All the needles are repainted. No, I did not roll back the mileage. So guys, let me know what you think. Would you try this yourself? Would you send them out and pay the big bill? I'm curious. Did I waste my time? Anyway, thanks guys for stopping by the shop today. I always enjoy you guys coming out here and helping me. I appreciate every one of you. Get on over to SpankysHotRods.com and get yourself a t-shirt. Help support the channel. Help support me. Give me a thumbs up if you think I did a good job on these gauges. And hit that subscribe button if you think you might want to stick around for some more. Lots of hot rod content this year. Lots of meet and greets. Can't wait to meet some of you guys. So anyway, if you're through watching, then get out in the garage and go build something. See you in the next episode.